weekend. Excuse me while I'm trying to keep in the light here. It is now just after 10:30 on a Sunday evening. I don't have any studio lights or anything like that right now, so it might be kind of dim. I finished a new episode of the Blog Oklahoma podcast this weekend. I'm so excited I was able to get it out. If you head on over to blogoklahoma.net, you can listen to it. Of course, you'll get to hear excerpts of it here in the vlog. It's been a quiet, uneventful weekend besides me doing the podcast. It's been raining. It is raining right now. A new thunderstorm is blowing in as we speak. You might actually start seeing flashes of lightning in the windows behind me, if you can hear it raining right now. I don't know if the camera will pick that up or not, but it's raining right now. So Saturday, since it was raining practically all day, I just decided to relax a bit, and I binged watched Marvel's Iron Fist on Netflix. The first half of that series is kind of slow, but after you get past that first half, the series kicks into gear and it's actually really good. I recommend it. Rating it out of the other series, Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones, I would put it 4th in that list. It might end up 5th in that list when the new Punisher comes out. Don't know, but it's still good. I recommend you watch it, especially if you've watched all the other Marvel Netflix shows. Speaking of which, on Friday of this week, The Defenders is coming out on Netflix. That is the big team-up episode between Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and the Iron Fist. They all take on the Hand together. That's going to be awesome. The trailers look fantastic. I can't wait. I'm probably going to binge watch the whole thing on Saturday. So, something to look forward to. On Friday, I went and had my annual A1C blood test. That's always a lot of fun to have to go get a needle in your arm, but it doesn't hurt anymore. I ended up with a 7.1 A1C number. Not great, but not terrible at all. As long as I've actually been hovering around 7. Matter of fact, 6 months ago, I finally got below 7 to about 6.5, but I've been lethargic and my diet's been terrible, so I need to work on that. So if I can get back into the exercise routine and quit eating all those hamburgers, I think I can finally get my A1C below 7 once again. Looking forward to that. Keep your fingers crossed. But hey, 7.1, not terrible, not great, but that's pretty well where I've been on the medication to control my diabetes. But hey, I'm okay. Everything looks good. My checkup went well and all the stuff that goes along with it. So there's that. Other than that, nothing else going on. So enjoy the podcast episode. Remember, it's at blogoklahoma.net. You can download, listen to it, and subscribe to the podcast all right there. Be sure you read the show notes on that episode. They're fairly detailed. They'll have links to everything I've talked about in the podcast. That is episode 53, Moving from Wonderlist. It'll be at the top of the page. You won't miss it. So that's going to do it for me this week. So enjoy the rest of the vlog, and I will see you next time. It's Friday morning. It is time for my annual blood test. Got to get my A1C numbers, and always fun to go in and get your arm stuck. So I'm backing a little bit. Okay, I'm at the hospital parking lot, and they got the sprinklers on after we got like 4 inches of rain last night. What's going on, hospital? Seriously? Why are you running the sprinklers? Well, all done. Got stuck. Nice 1 vial test. They're just doing an A1C test today. Since it's Friday, I won't get the results until Monday or Tuesday. So fingers crossed it's under 7. Well, I'm going to go grab some breakfast and then back to the office. See you later. Well, it's Friday afternoon after my test. Finally got my Band-Aid off. Been an uneventful day. I've been finishing up several projects and I finally have a few minutes to myself here at the office, so I'm taking the time to wrap up some of the script for this week's Blog Oklahoma podcast. Hooray! Hopefully going to get that recorded this weekend. We'll find out, won't we? And that is it. Not a whole lot goes on here at the office besides me sitting in this chair and typing. That's why I don't do a lot of vlogging from here. So don't expect a lot of vlogs from the office. It's more boring than when I do at home. So, well, it's exciting to me because I get to think, I get to create, I'm writing software, I'm building web pages. It's a lot of fun to me. But for other people and for vlogging purposes, it's going to be boring. Here, let me show you what my desk looks like. Well, here's my desk as it is right now. I did have a standing desk. I had some tables on top of here, so all this was way up here like that, so I could stand up and work. Unfortunately, my knee blew out, so I had to sit back down. There's all the equipment down there, a Mac, a PC, all my books and artworks and stuff on the walls and fun office things, and that's it. So there's an old PC I run backup stuff on. There's my primary Windows workstation. You can see I'm working on script and show notes at the same time. Over here is my Mac workstation. I usually just have TweetDeck up there right now, but I've got Todoist showing me some things as I write a review about it. And there's my keyboard. Ooh, keyboard. Yeah, I know. See, I'm trying to make it exciting. It's not exciting. It's a desk. What do you expect? Alright, more later. Well, it's good to know our wheelbarrow still works. We had that much rain last night that it filled up this wheelbarrow. I gotta dump it out before we get mosquitoes. Looks like these are full too, but we're going to save that water to put in the garden. All right. Let's take a look at our keyhole garden. Late Friday afternoon. Had a great drink of water last night. Look at these flowers. Wonder if we got any tomatoes. Ooh, look at that. We got a cantaloupe. I think it's a cantaloupe. It's a volunteer cantaloupe. It came out of the compost bin. I'm not seeing any tomatoes. Donna might have already picked them all. Got us a pepper. There's a little tomato. So we'll have at least one later. Today's lunch is really, really simple and kind of silly. Basically a snack tray. Got cheese, little Vienna sausages, some summer sausages, some pickled okra, some dill pickles, and some string cheese. Yep, that's lunch. In this episode, I tell you about moving away from my favorite task app. I share some information about the upcoming solar eclipse, and I let you know what I've been up to and why I put the podcast on hiatus. Yep, I know it's been a while, but I'm happy to say once again, welcome to Blog Oklahoma. There's going to be a total solar eclipse here in the United States on August 21st, 2017. Now, unfortunately, Oklahoma is not in the direct path of totality, but we will get to experience about an 85% partial eclipse. Here in Oklahoma, the eclipse will begin at 11:37 a.m. and end at 2:34 p.m., with maximum coverage at 1:05 p.m. Please remember, don't look directly at the sun unless you have properly rated eye protection. I'll share some links in the show notes with more information about this historic solar eclipse. I'm happy to announce, as of August 13th, 2017, Blog Oklahoma has 718 registered Oklahoma bloggers. Your feedback is important, so please feel free to contact me with your comments or questions. You can get hold of me in a multitude of ways. Just visit blogoklahoma.net/contact for more information. Check our show notes for all the links and bonus material from today's episode. This has been Kevin Latham for Blog Oklahoma. Until next time. When you have all sorts of projects you need to work on, having a good to-do list is a must. It helps keep you organized, keeps track of what you're working on, and when you should be working on it. For me, that's a service called Wunderlist. It's a cross-platform utility to help manage your tasks. Wunderlist can handle anything from a simple shopping list to a collaborative project with subtasks, notes, and file sharing. I can honestly say I've been using Wunderlist every day since I first started using it some 6 years ago. Yay! Now I get a mix. That's going to take a while. That's the boring part. Back in a minute. Say once again, welcome to Blog Oklahoma. When you have all sorts of projects you need to work on, having a good to-do list